Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix! This is one of the most amazing successes worldwide. From 1990, it established a completely new way of making dance music. Can we consider this dance music? I think it's considerable dance music. Today we're really going to deconstruct this guy. That's right! And we're also going to analyze some of the sounds that have been used, one of which is very famous, this one. Yeah, it's an Emulator classic shakuhachi that today I'm taking from Vintage Vault 4 by UVI, the kind sponsors of today's video. They have an amazingly large collection of synthesizers, samplers, classic sounds, unusual sounds. Be sure to check out their crazy Black Friday offer with the link in the description. Let's play the record and analyze the entirety of it. Yes! Let's go. Alright, let's do some analysis here because there is a lot to unpack. Let's go back to the beginning. So what you're hearing is a Gregorian chant, like an old religious piece, which was in fact sampled from this. I can't pronounce it for my life. Paschale Mysterium. It's an Capella Antiqua München. There you go. Gregorian vocals sampled from the 1977 Paschale Mysterium, the German choir Capella Antiqua München. So yeah, it's just a big sample really. But the idea of using something that is so mysterious, it feels like, you know, like a monastery, it feels like mystery, darkness, and, you know, even just the sad title, Sadeness. But this is a gameplay, right? Because it's playing with words, because we're talking about the Marquis de Sade, a philosopher, a very controversial one, from the 1700s, I believe. From his name, we got the word sadism, because it's it is what it is. But, you know, the cool thing is that musically speaking, this invokes a sentiment of mysteriousness, of, you know, playing with holy, playing with God himself. So it is very charged and it's a bit controversial, but it is completely part of the appeal of the sound, because you get this Gregorian chant, right? I mean, this is straight from the Mass. Let's go. No, they're not afraid. And then it loops. And we get this downbeat rhythm. I think we used to call it downbeat because it was a down tempo. Maybe we would call this just in Italy that way, but it was the idea of using, I guess, slow drum machine based on clave. Yes, because this, again, is based on the clave. Let me demonstrate. This is why it rolls really nicely, because it's based on the clave. But Enigma, Michael Cretu, wasn't the only one to do this kind of beat. There was famously Lisa Stansfield, who had a big, massive hit with that exact rhythm, which is the same rhythm that I usually attribute it to Soul to Soul. The entirety of Soul to Soul 1 and 2 was based off of this rhythm. And it was specifically designed on a TR-909. That one. Let me show it to you. This. That's right. In fact, maybe I should reconstruct the entirety of Enigma. If you want me to reconstruct the entirety of Enigma, then you should write it right there in the comments. I feel like I have to speak about the clave just 1 second longer. Clave is found in Afro-Cuban music. Also, it's got itself injected into blues, soul, funk, because it's a little bit of the essence of soulful music, really. So when you hear this rhythm, it's not just a rhythm, it's a key to understanding good disco, good house, good soul, good Latin, good funk. Rumba clave. I explained this before, maybe I will leave a link in the description to understand why it rolls so nicely. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's the idea. You have sort of this kaga, 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 which is a triplet. Right? This underlining rhythm within the rhythm is what makes you dance. Also, I think that there is a little bit of delay on the snare drum for sure, like a 16 notes delay probably. Yeah, it's like maybe 1/8 long, or maybe just 1/16 note long. I should try and reconstruct it to tell you exactly. But there is this sort of gated reverb, right? So it, right? Because we're not fully out of the 80s yet. We needed a little bit of gated reverb. But this is an evolution because this gated reverb goes along with the rhythm. Sounds like a 909 to me. I mean, clearly they had samplers by now, so not sure what they used, but the kick sounds like a 909, the snare sounds like a 909, the sounds like they sampled something. I'm sure if I go there and look on the internet, I can find where that little fill, drum fill comes from. I don't want to do it. I want to just analyze it now, and then I want to reconstruct it. But only if you subscribe to this channel. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I thought you would never do it. It really means a lot to me, and it helps me make more and better videos. Let's keep rolling. Oh. Pad. It's like a vocal pad. It's probably the EMU, again, the emulator. And there is this wind chime and more vocals. Guess what's missing that you didn't even notice at all? I actually didn't notice before. Write in the comments what's missing. I literally give you like 10 seconds. I mean, to me, it's quite clear, but I had to really think about it because at first you don't notice, but Did you guess? There is no bass. Nowhere during this song is there a single bass line. Where's the bass? Let's play bass on it. There, I ruined it. Claudio, it doesn't need bass. Why am I talking to the record? Yeah, there is no bass. Somehow, these guys got away with a massive dance floor, yeah, down tempo, but still dance floor hit with no bass. Okay, this moment sounds to me a little bit like, it sounds a little bit like Backyard Ritual from Miles Davis. Check out. Tell me this is not what's happening here. Right? I mean, maybe it's me, I see this, but maybe it's me. There is this element of avant-garde. This is a track that is not afraid of experimentation. Pourquoi? Parce que je sais pas. Sample guitar. Yeah. Yeah. This sound. I found out about this sound when I got myself an Emax. That was my first sampler ever, and it was a beast. It was pretty large, looked amazing. It costed, well, when I bought it, there were already, better samplers around, so I actually exchanged it for my, I think my M1 or something like that. I found out about this sound. That's my best imitation of it. How was it? I'm gonna do it again. All right, this loops, that's fine. But so this sample is so famous and you heard it so many times. You don't even know. Check this out. Write in the comments what this is. If you dare. It's cool, right? Because you can wonder about it forever. How did they make the sound? Unless you know this sample, you can't figure it out. It's very specific. All right? So in this case, they have chopped it because they didn't like the beginning. They wanted to chop off the beginning. Check this out. Let's listen to it again. You see that there is a little. Why? Because I think they've started the sample right around here. See? See, it's enough that we're catching the tail of the previous note. Like a few milliseconds later, and it's already not there anymore. But we want a little bit of that. Isn't it right? Let's listen to it. Let her catch some breath. Go, girl.